It's been too long.
Yes.
You can't leave this long.
Come on now.
I mean, it's been too many years. The last time I saw you, we had a great conversation. I can't wait to talk about what you got going on. Your benefit concert, that's why you're here.
Yes.
And you are going to be back in town at the end of February. So tell us about this benefit concert. What does it mean? Why is it important? And the good work that it's going to be supporting.
Yeah, it's the first Black History Month hip-hop concert ever. And to be able to do it at the NJPAC Center in Newark, Jersey.
Yeah.
I never performed in Newark before.
Never in all your years?
Never. I performed in New York, never in New Jersey.
Wow.
So this is history for us.
Yeah.
And to be able to be there on that stage with the Lox and Dru Hill.
Yeah.
And all the No Limit Soldiers.
Come on.
It's gonna be one of those rememberable moments.
I love this. What made you want to do this?
You know, I mean, because I wanted to have a concert with a purpose. And so our purpose is the procedures from this concert will giving back to inner city kids through Team Hope Foundation.
That's your foundation.
Yes, teamhopefoundation.org, where we paying for a bunch of these kids school supplies, backpacks, just giving them that fresh start every year. So we've been doing this for over 25 years, and this is my way to be able to give back.
And you know, you've always been big on giving back, and I know financial education has always been important for you. Why? You know, listen, you're very rich, you're wealthy. You don't have to care. And I say that because I do think it's important that we give the credit and the flowers where it is deserved.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like I realized that in order to bridge the wealth gap, we have to educate the next generation on financial literacy. And so that's been a big thing of mine to, you know, understand that and to be able to say a lot of these kids wouldn't be committing the crimes they commit knowing if they understood, you know, what financial literacy really is. Because I just told somebody this the other day, I say, how much you make when you go to jail?
Ooh.
You make 3 cents a day. So think about it. If you could work for 3 cents a day, imagine what you could do if you had a plan and you could get a job, you could do something legit. I tell people all the time, so we invest 5, 10 years into going to be incarcerated. Why not invest 4 years into your education or creating a business or a brand?
Yeah, that's right. I love this. I love that your benefit concert, when I first saw Master P and Friends, I was like, wait, what Friends?
Yeah.
All right, so we know the Lox, of course, Dru Hill, but hold on. Who are the friends? You have a lot of friends.
Yeah, you know what? Just never know. That's why you got to get your ticket right now. Go to
Don't do this to me.
Go to Ticketmaster. Go to masterpconcert.com. And think about it, right? So we buy all these tickets to go to these events. But this is something that's going to be making a difference at the same time. So people always ask me, P, how can we help? Buy a ticket. When you purchase a ticket, you're making a difference. So, and you just never know who I'm going to bring. To show up.
Oh,
I mean,
this is going to be a moment. I already know. This is going to be, I think I've been waiting for this moment. This is one of the moments I've probably been waiting for. Katrina and myself, we've been fans. Listen,
thank you, guys.
Come on.
Thank
so
you,
this
guys.
is going to be one of those moments. If you are not there, you are missing out. I can already feel the nostalgic moment. And honestly, to see you are going to perform something, correct?
Yes.
Like,
you know what? Y'all see I got to make them say drink.
Come on, yes.
So we definitely going to make them say
Yes.
Go to makethemsay.com.
Yeah.
This is the best tasting salsa drink on the planet. This is the only drink that make you say And so, you know, I'm definitely going to perform Make Them Say
Wow.
I'm going to perform No Limit Soldiers. And all my fans, y'all get y'all camouflage because New York, you got to have your soldier gear on.
Yes.
Like, for real, you got to have your soldier gear on. This is a moment that we're going to have, a whole moment, the 90s and the 21st century.
Come on. And you know what it is because obviously, you know, 96, 97, when it was just no limit run, it was just no limit everything, right? Katrina and I, we were, you know, kids, we couldn't enjoy anything. So for us, we get to finally get to see the greatness
Yes.
that we grew up on.
Yes.
And I am so happy that you are actually going to be doing it out here. The Tri-State's going to be in the building February 28th at NJPAC. Master P and Friends, I Have a Dream Black History Month benefit concert. And I love proceeds are going to your foundation that does great work in the community.
Yes.
And I love that you said it. It is a concert with a purpose.
Yes. And that's what this is about, because think about it, right? At the same time, we get to educate our culture and our people. So how can we move forward if we don't even know where we came from? And so we want to be able to celebrate these people that paved the way for us. So at the same time that we enjoying ourselves and we doing all these great songs, it's like, okay, now we impacting our communities at the same time.
I saw that you are going to be celebrating trailblazers, different cultural icons. This is going to be a big night.
Yes.
Okay, we are there. That's it. Nowhere else to be.
Nah, nowhere else. And get your tickets now. Go there. Get your tickets. The Lox are going to turn up. Dru Hill going to turn them. Because think about it. R&B and hip-hop together all on one stage. You know, you're going to be able to live out those moments.
Yeah.
And all my fans been asking me, man, come to New York. Do a concert in New York. And so February 28th.
Here it is.
We're about to make it happen.
Okay, wait. So are people already asking you for backstage passes? Like, are people already doing? How is that for you? Are you going to be okay with this? Because you already know it's going to be.
You know what? To be honest with you, I want people to come and celebrate with us. Like, get your ticket. Don't just want to hang out backstage. Like, this is a benefit concert. We're not doing this for us. We're doing this for the next generation. So, you know, we're going to have fun at the same time, but we're going to make a difference.
Yeah.
So just have a little leniency on us, knowing that, you know, we got a lot of friends out here in New York that are entertainers and rappers and stuff, but we saying purchase a ticket and show support. Like, this is not just about hanging out.
Yeah.
And so, but I got a lot of love out here from the artists. And so I want to see everybody, but I want to do this for these kids.
Yeah. You know, you're so humble and down to earth because it's you, right?
Yeah.
And you are here going to be in the Tri-State.
Yeah.
And we get to all see you.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know this feeling from your peers, from everyone that you've inspired.
Yeah. And the thing about this, y'all, right? We just got to keep celebrating each other, because this is bigger than me. You know, we wait till we not here to do all that. Now, that's what I want this to be about, us celebrating together, the ones that paved the way for us, and to be able to have a hip-hop Black history concert and be the first. Like, this is incredible. And, you know, I just thank God that we able to do this.
I love this. I'm so happy. And it's rare that we get to see you on stage. This is like, 2025 is off to a great start. I like this energy.
Yes.
Okay. And also, you getting up on stage, you also put out a new song, which I love this because you do everything. You have accomplished everything. But you have a new song, New Orleans Keep Holding On. And this was in response to the tragic attack that happened on Bourbon Street, New Year's.
Yes. Took
14 lives.
Yeah.
Now, you actually knew a victim, correct?
Yeah. Terrence, one of the guys, he was at one of the elderly homes that we have in New Orleans. It's with TeamHopeFoundation.org. And I just was with him Thanksgiving. You know?
Oh, my goodness.
And so to know that this could have been anybody. And it's a sad thing, but us making that song, all the procedures from that song go to helping the families. And got in the studio with Mia X, KLC, the super producer, Mac, Trombone Shorty, and Symphonique. And this song is incredible. New Orleans, keep holding on. We're going to keep holding on, even though the tragedy that we've been through on Bourbon Street, I mean, we done bounced back from natural disasters, hurricanes. Right. And we definitely gonna bounce back from this, because this was just pure evil. And like they say in the Bible, whatever they meant for evil, God gonna turn it into good. So Super Bowl Sunday, the whole city of New Orleans, we're gonna turn up. We're gonna show the world that we not laying down, and that we stronger together. So we know it's strong, and that's what this Super Bowl is gonna be about.
When you speak about all the tragedies and all the, just the obstacles that has really ravished New Orleans.
Yeah.
One word to describe the people of New Orleans.
Resilient. We resilient. Like no matter what we done been through, we don't stop. We don't quit.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
How is it when you go back home, right? Like, can you just walk and get like a beignet or something? Or can you not do that?
I can, but I got a lot of love at home. So
of course.
And I'm just thankful and grateful that I grew up around a bunch of people that are real. They're respectful, and there's a lot of love. So it's the culture. Like New Orleans is our culture, and we just love our people. I feel like we just all one big family. And so no matter whether you black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever, like I feel like Indian, we like a whole pot of gumbo down there. and we just all together. We like to dance in the middle of the street. We second line. We love good food.
Beautiful culture.
Yes.
My favorite place in the country, for sure. And a lot of our family actually, Colin, his best friend who took a knee with him, Eric Reed, they're from New Orleans. They're back in New Orleans. So anytime we can go and visit, it is so magical. Yeah. It is just...
And tell Colin I say what up.
Because I will.
You know what? Think about it. We have to be able to celebrate him for what he was able to do.
Thank you.
And a lot of people don't say this to him, but I really love that he stood on something. He stood on business, and he even sacrificed his career.
That's right.
And so,
you're gonna make me cry.
No, for real. But that's why he need to come to this concert.
Yeah,
he need to come to this concert because we're gonna celebrate him at this concert. So just let him know.
I will.
Like we will celebrate him, and that his work is not gonna go out, unknown. Like this is a brother that stood up for us, and a very talented brother that's still talented.
That's
But
right.
that go to show you, we all got to make sacrifices for the next generation. He might not get what he want out of this, but the next generation will. So we want to celebrate him at that NJPAC Center. We will. So just let him know.
You spoke life into me.
Yeah.
It's been a journey. So, and knowing you over the years and just how kind and loving and supportive that you've been, and to have said those words to me right now, sometimes it gets dark. It's a dark road. Sometimes you feel like, wow.
Yeah, but it's a marathon. That's why you can't quit. Don't give up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, think about it. So I love about him, like he's constantly keep going.
That's right.
And
yes.
he's standing on business.
That's it.
So think about, look what they did Jesus. They knew he was Jesus, but they still crucified him. But look what the big picture was. That's why I say this is all about wisdom. Right? The Bible say, wisdom is the most important thing. Everybody think it's money. But when you stand on principle, the world know. Like what this man was able to do for us in sports. Like people don't do that. So I want you to know that. I want him to know that. And
thank you for not forgetting him.
Nah, we definitely
it really touches my spirit. You know, it's been a journey. So
but you know what? But that's how God worked, though, right? He'll take from the wicked and give it to the righteous. So it's not over. I'm just telling you, like we really see it, and I just think that his purpose or something's gonna be something else.
Yeah.
It don't have to be in the NFL right now. He might be the next big coach or whatever. I don't know. But I just think,
we don't know.
Look what Deion Sanders was able to do.
It's incredible. Yeah.
And so now I could see that, imagine him over these black colleges and all these different things for what he stand on. I mean, he like a god now, to be honest with you. So
thank you for not forgetting him.
Nah, how we gonna forget that man?
Listen, I just...
Bro, like
you get
this
it
man,
though.
But you know what? It's gonna be tough. Think about everything. Think about the stuff I do, right?
Yes.
So the stuff I do is not sexy because I'm not hanging out in the clubs. I'm not partying.
Yes.
So when you're doing the right thing, think about it. People are not. This is not major news.
Yes.
They're like, when Master P gonna get in trouble so we can put him all over the news.
Yes.
Right? But when we going into these schools and educating these kids and teaching them financial literacy, taking care of our communities, that's ain't
not
good
on the news.
We're not gonna even make the shade room. Let's be honest. Oh, we might sometime.
Maybe.
But I'm just saying, actually, if we did something negative,
It's everywhere.
it's everywhere. So that's why we got to keep doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
love it.
Keep doing the right thing, and our blessings gonna come. And sometimes our rewards is in heaven. We don't know.
We don't know.
So, but keep doing the right thing, and I feel like you're gonna be all right. And that's the consistency. Is to me, that's what life is about.
Yeah.
And so I know that we're gonna be on this journey, but I know that we stay on this journey, that we're gonna be all right.
How have you been able to balance being so successful, huge net worth, and not be corrupt? Right? Because look, I'm gonna be honest. I feel, me personally, I think billionaires are funny style. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think people who've accumulated, unimaginable wealth.
Yeah.
There is something exploitative part of it. That's just me. I could just.
Well, you know what?
But you still care.
So the thing about it, though, right? I come from humble beginnings, and I never let money rule me, right? So, and I don't mind sharing. Think about it. I put a bunch of people on, so it's never been just about me.
That's right.
It's always been about family over everything, getting my people back home, making sure they're safe. So I never use money. So that's the problem, right? So some people use people and love money.
Yes.
So I love people and use money. So money is just a tool for me. And so, and you can always lose it. I done failed so many times. So people only see the successful part of Master P, but they don't know all the times I failed. So when you don't know who God is, so think about when you fail, then you learn who God is. So when you get on your knees and start praying to God, and so now everything that I do now, it's not about me making money. I always ask God, I don't care what it is, how big the deal is, I got to put you first. So when I put God first, then now I can do what I need to do.
You know, there's a saying about never meeting your idols or, just people that you've looked up to. It has always been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Every time I come across you, because you just never know, right? You're just like, oh, they're going to be just who knows, or the people are just funny style, but you have always been consistent in this regard.
I don't have nothing to prove. Like, think about it, I'm thankful.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful, and I know what my purpose is. So, a lot of people, they use their success as how to look down on people. No, because I know I was once one of those people. And so that's what keeps me humble.
Yeah.
And it keeps me going and knowing that if I treat people right, I'm not perfect. I don't live a perfect life. Nobody have that, right? But I do know what I want out of life. And I let God lead me on the journey. So it's not about me. Now my life is built on being a servant. And so, you can't take none of this with you. I told somebody this a little while ago. I said, you know what? When you die, they come in to pick you up in the same coroner car. They come to put you in the same plastic bag that they put everybody else in. Millionaires don't have no certain bags to get picked up in. So you need to be humble and understand at the end of the day, you can't take none of this with you.
Ever. Nothing. Yeah.
So all this is temporary. So when you live in that type of life, this is temporary success.
When do you think when did this all click for you? Like this moment right here where you're just like, I can't take any of this. No. None of this.
Just watch. So think about it. You got to learn from other people's mistakes. Ooh. So I don't need to make the same mistakes if somebody else done made it.
Right, yeah.
I'm humble enough to say, hey, God, you spared my life through all these different things. You got me through all this. How can I grow up? It's time to grow up.
Yeah.
It's time to be a man. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I don't want to be that double-minded man no more.
Right, yeah.
So I'm about doing the right thing. So when I walk out my door, I got to think about how can I do the right thing? At least think about doing the right thing.
Try to. Make an effort towards that.
And also knowing that you're a work in progress.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. But guess what? The same way it takes 2 minutes to do the wrong thing, right? For a lifetime of hurt and guilt and everything else that comes with it.
Yeah.
When you could make that decision and do the right thing.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, so you want to go to prison and make 3 cents a day? Or you want to go to college and take 4 years out your life and build a foundation?
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life. Or build a business or create a brand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's For sure. And when you lay it out like that, sometimes it just needs to be
But you
spelled
know
out
why,
clearly.
though, right? Know why our culture do all the wrong stuff? Because we praise the ones that's doing wrong. Oh, my boy get out of jail, I'm going to give him 100 stacks. And what about when he get out of college? What you going to do for him?
I didn't look at it like that.
Think about it. We only praise the people with the wrong suits on that wear them for one day. They go to the funeral. So that's the dude, that's your dude. We talking about, what about the dudes that's doing real business with those suits on? But you only looking at the dude with the one suit day on. He put that suit on to go to a funeral. We putting these suits on to do business and to create generational wealth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not into the one-time suit dude.
No. Mm-mm. And you know what? I feel like your wisdom, the knowledge that you've shared, I feel like you've always just been the mentor that everybody either wishes that they had or everybody talks about, just the game that you give them.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you if you shared any of that game when you worked with J. Cole on his shoe commercial, because I loved that commercial.
Yeah.
I loved your voiceover on it.
Yeah.
It was so inspirational, right? I felt like, all right, he's talking life into me right now.
Yeah, so the thing is, right, I tell people all the time, why not celebrate people while they're here? Now, I don't live in regret, right? I did the same thing with Solange on her album. Right, we got in there. We was gonna do one little skit. Like, no, let's talk about these kings and queens. I did the same thing with Nipsey Hussle. I mean, Nipsey Hussle started in my program in the 8th grade. So
I did not know this.
Yeah, urban born. Yeah, so my thing is getting inner city kids off the street. That's just how long we've been doing it. DeMar DeRozan been in my program since the 7th grade. The female ball. Yeah. So I coached DeMar DeRozan in middle school to high school. Yeah.
Hold on. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I love hearing this. Like, this is the stuff that we need to see and talk about.
Yeah.
Because that's beautiful.
Lance Stevens from out here. He been in my program since middle school.
Wait. So you have to be honest. When you see them, are you recognizing talent right away? Like, did you know off top? Just in general.
To be honest with you, I was just about saving lives because I had buried so many kids through my program. So it's a lot of kids that should be in the NBA that we done buried that didn't make it. So that I done buried kids in Compton, a lot of kids that should have been in the NBA right now that just didn't make it. They just didn't survive. So that's what Team Hope Foundation.org is all about. We just about saving kids' lives. Our whole thing is let the kids grow.
I love this.
Yeah.
That is.
So I didn't know those kids was going to end up being superstars.
Yeah, this is so crazy to me right now.
So even when we signed Snoop, we didn't know that his career was just going to flourish and be what it is today because most people thought he was over with.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, and backstory, you got him out of his contract with Death Row Records at the time.
And now he owned Death Row Records.
And now he owns.
That's what I'm saying. So it becomes a time where the student becomes the teacher.
What did you think? Did you know the news before it happened? Like, or what was your first reaction when you heard the news?
Oh, well, we talked, so I knew what he was doing, and I'm more proud of him. I'm proud of what he's doing for his family, and I just love to see that because every leader, every teacher, the students that you have eventually will turn into you, and that's where I get the joy from.
And he credits you for saving his life. When he obviously came to No Limit and he wanted to put that diss song and talk about everything that was going on with Death Row, you said,
but that's
stop.
why you got to have good people around you. Like, you don't need yes people around you. And look what he's doing now with his life. And now he's saving other people's lives. Yeah. I'm watching him do what he learned, and now he's taking other people and giving them that game. And to me, that's how we build generational wealth.
How did you see the bigger picture at that moment, though? How did you say, stop, don't do that?
Because for me, I'm a country boy. I know a lot of people say, oh, he a country boy and all that. But you know what? We always been about family. That whole Southern hospitality. Like, we never been about, like, I just want to get my money. I feel like if you're making money, you should be happy. You shouldn't be entertaining negative stuff if you're making money. I've never been successful and want to be sitting around pouting or beefing or none of that. I'm like, I want to enjoy life. Think about it. If you're successful, you should be wanting to enjoy life, and that's what it's been about with me.
Did you realize, I want to go back to you working with J. Cole, but did you realize he manifested this moment with you? Did you hear this whole backstory of this? So J. Cole actually was talking about, being influenced by you, discovering your music, 96, 97.
Yeah.
So J. Cole sharing the story, part of his audio series called Inevitable. I just found this, and I don't know if you heard this, but he talks about how his cousin introduced him to you and No Limit, and he tried to get a hold of you.
Yeah, no, I didn't never hear this.
Please listen to J. Cole talking about you and what he did.
Master P had a hotline that you could call. So I'm younger, but I'm telling my cousin, like, yo, like, I got an idea for Master P video. Like, I was like, yo, let's call the number, and I'm going to give them the idea for the video, and they're going to hit us back, and we're going to do the video, and then they're going to with us as rappers, boom, boom, boom. So I remember my cousin calling the hotline, and, like, of course, it's always, like, an automated message. And then he's like, yo, my little cousin got an idea for your video, boom, boom, and he handed me the phone. I'm like, yo, P, what's up? Like, listen, I got an idea for your video. It's gonna go like this, boom, boom, boom. The point is, like, the delusion of me in that moment to think that, like, this is how it's gonna happen. I always had a long-term delusional belief, and I would think that I could get there quicker than what I could, but regardless, I never let go of the long-term belief. So your point...
It's crazy how you said you thought P would hear that, they would do the video, then would you as a rapper.
Yes.
That delusion though. Think about that.
But
he made it happen.
I like the drive that he have. And I like that he didn't stop, but it also gave him hope.
Yes.
That you see another black man doing something and being successful, and then you could keep going. Because the same thing with me. I did it watching Lil J with Rap-A-Lot Records saying that, man, a black man could own a company and be successful. That motivated me to be able to go and keep going.
I love it.
And I think that's what we need. We need to we got to celebrate the ones that come before us.
Yeah.
And not being afraid of saying, oh, I got this idea, watching these people and watch them do it. So and that's what I love about J. Cole, because what I've done in basketball, be able to go to the NBA and
play professionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I had to put a lot of work in.
Yeah.
So then I think a lot of people didn't understand that. It's like, man, well, how did Pete get there? But I put a lot of work in, and I played in a lot of minor leagues. So people don't know that. So they don't know that I played in the CBA, the ABA, the IBL, all that stuff. So when you see my television series, you're gonna see that. Like, I played in a lot of these minor leagues and getting on them little small planes, going out with these minor league teams before I got to the NBA.
Where are we going to see this television show? Hold on.
It's coming.
It's in the works?
Yeah, it's in the works. The Ice Cream Man coming real soon.
Yes. Yeah. You know why I thought that was so interesting, the J. Cole story? Did you ever hear those messages on the hotline?
Nah, I didn't. Because it was a 1-800 number.
Oh, and so people are just getting...
No, we have a team that answer those calls, but nobody told me.
That's okay. It got answered in real life. You and Cole worked together.
And guess what? That me and Cole worked together, but that also motivated him to go do his thing. So imagine if I did get that call and then it went a different direction.
Exactly.
So that's why you got to start being thankful, too, for the things that don't go the way that you want them to go. Yeah.
I love that the manifestation, the delusion from J. Cole actually made it happen, and he actually got to work with you and was able to share this idea, and you guys come together. I don't know. It's just those moments are beautiful to see. I want to ask you about the basketball player, LiAngelo Ball, because everybody's talking about his song, Tweaker, right? Yeah. And everybody's like, this sounds like a song that Master P, No Limit would have done back in the day.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it. I mean, think about this, right? So people don't think that athletes could do stuff that entertainers do, then entertainers don't think they could be athletes.
Right.
I think that's wrong. I think that all of us have that talent, that you might be blessed in several different ways to have that talent. So I'm happy and I'm excited for his career.
Yeah.
You know, he found something that he could do.
Yeah.
Because everybody got their own journey.
Absolutely.
And so, I mean, think about it. First, you was talking about one of his brothers, then his other brother. Now you're talking about him. So everybody, in a household have their own talent. So just go live it. Go do it.
I mean, you did the same thing, P.
Yeah.
I'm always going to praise you
Yeah.
and shower you with the acknowledgement that I truly believe that you deserve. I also feel like you don't get the flowers that you do deserve, but that's just me personally in my head. But you put your family on too.
Yeah.
And to see that when you were putting No Limit together, were people kind of like hating, like, oh, you're going to put your brother on, you got,
Well,
you know Silk
what?
the Shocker on, you got C Murder.
That's the French benefit of owning your own company and being successful. You could put whoever you want on. Think about it. I know people mad with LeBron, his son.
Sure.
But how can you be mad?
Right.
People been doing that forever.
Right.
And, and if you could play, then the kid's showing that he could play.
Yes, yeah.
So for me, I'm doing the movie, the TV series, right?
Yeah.
I could put whoever I want on because it's my television show, it's my movie.
Yes.
So the NJPAC, we also gonna be doing auditions too, because when I came to New York, on my journey with No Limit, so people don't know I came out here to get my records hot, and so you're gonna see a lot of the New York talent and people that I bumped into and trying to make it out here.
Wow.
So don't come as us down. Come at us as 20 years ago. We looking for those people. We also looking for police officers. We looking for teachers. We looking for road managers. So it'll be a spot for everybody. So come in, bring your headshots, and see if you got what it take to be in the Ice Cream Man TV series.
This is going to be amazing. I mean, it's really a benefit with a purpose, a real purpose.
Yeah.
Now, I expect a big celebration for Make 'Em Say, it's the 27th year anniversary that just passed.
Yes.
How did you celebrate?
Make them say, the drink, the only drink in the world that make you say, think about it, right?
Yeah.
I'm showing people that we can do this.
Yeah.
And so to have a brand like Make them say, and now to have a drink company, Make them say, that's the
Crazy.
celebration.
It is.
So, I just want to thank all my fans because I couldn't have did it without them.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know that Make them say, was a record that about getting up, waking you up. It's one of those energy songs. So my grandfather was in the military. And so when I made that record, that's my battle cry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it completely different. I mean, that was the energy it was giving.
Yes. So you imagine them soldiers when they get up, do this.
Right.
That's the Make them say, That's what it's like. You know what? It's gonna be a lot of people alarm clock.
Yeah.
So I just did a deal for the Make them say, I'm gonna wake you up in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a shout out to AT&T because the stuff we doing in New Orleans with the kids, AT&T stepped up. We giving out 500 computers to inner city kids.
Wow, that's amazing.
During the Super Bowl.
Wow, that's technology is important.
Yeah. So shout out to David from AT&T. We got the hookup for real. So we connected. We connected to you.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too many connections.
Yeah. So y'all will see the Master P commercial. AT&T. I got the hookup. Hello.
What would you say has been the best business decision you've done? Or at least one of them?
I think the best business decision I have done is being able to build products and brands that we own. And so I just don't think that a lot of people have products and brands, family brands, to be able to do a brand with my family.
Yes.
I think that's probably the best business decision because that's the only way we could build generational wealth is to be able to do something with your family.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. What would you say has been the worst business decision?
Doing business with the wrong people.
Oh, gets you every time.
Yeah. So, the wrong people, I tell people now I don't want no headache money. I don't care how big the deal is. I don't want no headache money. That's my motto for 2025.
Yeah.
No headache money.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a headache, keep it.
Yes, yeah. We're getting ready to wrap soon, but I got to ask you about going on tour with Tupac.
Yeah.
Again, this is just so nostalgic for us. And a lot of these stories we don't know. And I feel like this is the only way to document and to share stories. you know, so that we can keep it forever.
Yeah.
How was it touring with Tupac?
I mean, Tupac was the man. If you was on that tour, because I opened up when the lights was on. That's how bad I wanted to be on that tour. So that guy was incredible. I mean, he was ahead of his time, and he inspired a lot of us. So, you know, that's how I got my start, being on the road and opening up for them.
Wow. Now,
So,
you were going to sign him to No Limit. That's what I heard. Was that a possibility?
No, a lot of people just was talking about, because at that time, everybody wanted to be with No Limit. But I was just happy to be around Tupac, to be honest. Like, he was the dude,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. For us, growing up in the Bay Area and to be able to experience that,
Oh, yeah.
you know, watching his greatness and still being able to celebrate that now,
Yeah.
you know, that's incredible.
When you look back, who's someone that you wish you would have signed? You had the opportunity to sign them to No Limit, but it just didn't work out for whatever reason.
NDRE.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just didn't know the music.
Oh.
I just didn't know it. Like,
Oh. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
And I wish I'd have did a song with DMX back then.
Ooh.
And Busta Rhymes,
Oh. Yeah.
because these dudes were just talented.
I mean, Busta's still doing it.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and on a great level.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, Busta the man.
Oh, yeah.
He get better with time.
Absolutely. How was it for you to be there when Lil Wayne was being celebrated at Louisiana Fest and he got the key to the city?
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
How was this moment for you? I mean, this has to feel like
Well, you
a
know
full
what?
circle
It
moment.
definitely was a full circle moment, me being there and being the ambassador of entertainment and being there with the mayor and also giving him the NOLA Walk of Fame, Florida Leaf. I mean, Lil Wayne is the GOAT. He's probably one of the greatest to ever do it from where we come from, and to be able to celebrate with him. I mean, he's one of those greats that would never be forgotten.
Ever.
And I mean, for us, when we look at hip hop from New Orleans, legends, we got to look at Lil Wayne and Mystical. So, you know, Mystical, another talented brother that, man, these are two talented MCs, probably the best that I ever seen in my time.
When I saw that moment, it made me wonder, remember back in the day, there was all this talk, oh, No Limit versus Cash Money. Was that just media?
Yeah, no,
Did we fall for the, like, the...
Yeah, because think about it, we all live in the same community.
Yeah.
And so it's just friendly competition. Like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like, but for us, what people don't realize, if Cash Money ever got into it with somebody and we was there, we'd have been all in. And probably vice versa.
Sure.
But that you know, when we look at Juvenile, we look at who else they had on their label, even the ones that's
BG.
not BG. Like, think about it, they got a lot of talent over
Right.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Magnolia Shorty.
Right.
You know, the female artist Miss T. I mean, they got so much talent. They had Manny Fresh, Turk. You know, you got a lot of talent over there, and we have a lot of talent. We look at Mr. Servon, you look at Fiend, you look at Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got so much incredible talent. We look at KLC on the production side.
Yeah.
Mia X, Mystical. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, but Mercedes, we have a lot of talent on our side too. So I just think that us both being from the same place.
Yeah.
You know, then we had Snoop on our label. I mean, that's just
Crazy. It's crazy.
Cain and Abel. We got
It's crazy.
we can keep going on and
Yeah.
on and on. So
It's crazy. Katrina, really quick before P leaves, I just want the backstory to some of the iconic songs that I hope we get to hear at the benefit concert. I'm not telling you the playlist.
All right.
But I hope we see this at NJPAC.
All right, what you want to see?
Okay, let me hear it. First one.
Make 'em say,
Okay, classic. Make them say, oh. Backstory behind it. That's the wake up anthem.
You know
song.
what? That's the wake up anthem. That's the energy. Make them say, that got me up, got me on the road. It's the drill sergeant music.
Yeah.
So that's the backstory on that.
Okay, next one, Katrina. Backstory. This is my favorite.
Holla if you hear me. You know what? That's me going through my moment, you know, and you know, you telling that person
Yeah.
that you like, holler if you hear me.
Yeah.
I got the hookup.
Yeah, that's
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the hookup.
All right, last one. Hey.
Yeah. Man, being Young Bleed, how you do that there, that's a classic.
Yes.
That's a party anthem. It get every party started.
Yes.
And we definitely gonna get that NJPAC Center started.
Oh,
how
yeah.
you do that there.
Are you gonna bring the gold no limit tank by any chance?
You know what? I can't carry it, but we're gonna put it on the video so you'll be able to see it.
Okay, all right. We'll let it slide this time around. But,
yeah.
Okay.
Because there's so much technology now.
We can just have AI do it.
Yeah,
like
we
a
can have
3D
AI.
printer.
We don't have to put it on no big old 18-wheeler no more. We can just, you know what?
Do you still have it?
Nah, I don't have it no more. I don't have.
It's too big.
I can't keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to see you. Your incredible concert that has a purpose.
Yes.
Before you get out of here, P, because it's been too many years, in case I don't see you in the near future, I'll be there, though.
Yes.
What do you hope your legacy will be?
I just hope my legacy be about not giving up and giving hope to the culture and creating future leaders. So it's bigger than me, and being able to put God first, because being thankful and grateful, knowing that you got to give him the glory. So it's all about kingdom building with me. So I want people to know my legacy is about kingdom building.
Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for opening doors. Thank you for paving the way. Thank you for reminding us to stay on our path and our journey and our purpose, even when the journey gets dark.
Yes.
Thank you for always showing me love. More importantly than me, showing Colin love. Because I will forever hold that within my spirit. I'm always hoping the best for you. I'm sending you love always. I'm so excited for your concert that you're going to be having February 28th, NJPAC, Master P and friends. You're doing an incredible concert with a purpose that's going to go back to your foundation to continue the great work that you've been doing for a long time. You've been in the game for 35 years at this point, and you haven't stopped. Thank you for inspiring me.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.